JD Vance goes nuclear on attacks against his wife Usha Vance with a blistering warning where Vance said, and I quote, "Let me be clear. Anyone who attacks my wife, whether their name is Jen Psaki or Nick Fuentes, can eat SHIT. That's my official policy as Vice President of the United States." Vance said the following in an interview with Unheard, referencing the conservative influencer Fuentes and the former Biden administration press secretary Jen Psaki. Vance's stern words come as the vice president has faced allegations that his marriage has been on the rocks this year, with Usha Vance being seen without her wedding ring on official trips. Vance singled out Fuentes in particular for his repeated insults at the Second Lady Usha Vance, which have included branding her as a Jeet, which is an insult to her Indian heritage and of course a slur. When Vance was selected as Donald Trump's 2024 running mate, Fuentes also questioned, and I quote, "Who is this guy really? Do we really expect that the guy who has an Indian wife and named their kid Vivek is going to support our identity?" And JD Vance really does not want to go up against Fuentes since he commands a huge audience in the right called the Groypers, who JD or whoever the Republican nominee is does not want to anger, as they need the Groypers' votes. So JD has to be extremely careful as to how he goes up against Fuentes. Vance's comments to Unheard were published just hours before he took the stage at Turning Point USA's America Fest, where Erica Kirk surprised some with an early endorsement of JD Vance's 2028 presidential prospects. And there is currently a civil war going on in the right with the likes of Tucker Carlson, Nick Fuentes, Candace Owens on one side, and the likes of Ben Shapiro, Laura Loomer, and Mike Levin, for example, on the other. And the bad news for JD Vance is he has to balance the two sides if he wants to be Republican nominee come 2028. And the side with Tucker and Candace has mass public appeal within the right, so a majority of the votes come from their side. But the side that has the likes of Ben Shapiro, Peter Thiel represents the Republican donor class, whose money and institutional backing JD will need to be the nominee. Question is, does JD have the political nuance to balance both, or will he crash and burn? Subscribe for more.